Sprouts and mustard. What? Sprouts and mustard? There's nothing you can put with sprouts that will make it taste better. Wait, isn't sprouts and marmite a thing?
Left turn ahead. Turn left.
It's a Magnum. Where's the mustache? I've got right away.
Go straight on. Go around the roundabout, third exit.
Uh-oh. Hey. You got the theme song from what? Nightmare Magnum? Or, Men Down Under? Where are we heading? We are heading to Beirut. You'd refill my truck? Wait. I've got 347 litres. 1000k range.
Go around the roundabout, second exit.
I think we're okay at the moment.
Take the exit.
Corned beef and mustard. I prefer corned beef with piccalilli.
Right.
Corned beef and piccalilli's good.
Turn right.
Or corned beef and Branston. But I do like mustard with
Konnichiwa, Squirrel-san.
or is it ham, mustard, and is it cheese? Ham, cheese, and mustard? I can't remember now. What's piccalilli? What? Corned beef and tomatoes, nice. Bit of salt. USMC vet, been lurking today due to promotion at work. Congrats. Hope to be more active. Great streams. Looking forward to the VR videos. How's the range tea? USMC, no problem, bro. Congrats, and the range tea is the range tea. Piccalilli's vile? No, it's not. It's fantastic. I had some today. Corned beef and piccalilli today. Ham and cheese toasty with mustard inside's brill. You can get them from Costa.
Keep left. Then turn left. Turn left. Go straight on.
Straight on. Ooh. Pilchards. Pilchards on toast is nice, but I've not had pilchards for a long time either. Pilchards is a fish. You get a tin of pilchards and you can just eat them straight out the tin. They're already cooked in a... I think it's like a tomato sauce they're in.
Go around the roundabout.
This chat makes you hungry. Capstad, never ever come to Sunday night trucking without snacks. It's just a thing. Like sardines. A bit, but sardines are a lot more fishy in taste.
Take the exit.
I mean, bearing in mind that I don't like most fish, I can eat pilchards. I think they're like a small fish, pilchard. They're pretty good for you, pretty healthy. You get your fish oils and stuff. You've ordered Chinese, lol. Bringing no snacks is a noob move. Ain't that the truth? I don't think I've tried them, Everest, but probably not. Food chat doesn't make me hungry, but curious about British cuisine like Bovril. Well, Bovril. I'm gonna sneeze again. My nose is really playing up. Oh man. No such thing as British cuisine. You what, mate? Oxo cube. If you bought an Oxo cube, you put an Oxo cube and then pour hot water on it, that's actually quite a nice drink. Chips, peas and fish, nightmare. That's British cuisine right there. No, deep fried Mars bar's Scottish. We're meant to be in this lane. A Cornish pasty, there you go. What about a cream tea? You guys outside of the UK know what a cream tea is. Sunday roast dinner, yeah. That's British cuisine. No, it's not a tea with cream in it. If you ever come to England, particularly if you go down to Devon or Cornwall, like the you know the pointy bit at the bottom of England. If you ever go down that bit there, order a cream tea. And what you'll get is, you'll get a pot of tea, a pot of black tea. You'll get, obviously, a cup and saucer and milk. You'll also get a scone, or a scone, if you're popular. You'll get a scone. Quite often it'll be fresh, sometimes warmed up, sometimes not. And you'll get a pot of jam, some butter, some best butter, and some double cream. And then what you do is you make your cup of tea in the normal fashion. You'll get your scone, cut it in half, put your butter on, put your jam on, put your cream on, you're done. And it is delish. Yeah, it'll be like clotted cream. Really, really thick, gloopy cream that you can spoon onto the... It is so darn good. So good. Yeah, you can put it on in a different order if that's your preference. Personally, I always go butter jam cream. Me and Mrs. Squirrel always do it in that order, but, you know, if you want to do it a different way, that's fine. You'll stick with a packet of Starburst and a monster. What, you mean a monster bunch? Do you know if Track IR still works on ETS2? I think it still works. I've not heard of it not working. Come on! How long does it take? You're paying in 1p pieces or something? Whoa, aggressive. Okay, you actually stopping me from going here? Dude, I paid the fine, let me go. What's going on? Are we bound in box clipping? I think we are. We're bound in box clipping back there. The Renault protests. We can pay the toll and be trapped, indeed. I need to get a photo. I've not done a photo yet. $1080. I play all my games in 1080 Storm Chaser. Monitors are 1080, a streaming 1080, and a playing 1080. Yeah, 400%, yeah. We're heading to Beirut. I don't know, Blair. I may give it a nice send-off, or I may feel sorry for it. I don't know yet. We'll see how we feel at the end. You're on 4K and you find it difficult to drop down. I don't know, I kind of prize frame rates over pixel density. You know, I'd rather have a slick 1080 than a choppy 4K. Not saying I get a choppy 4K. I don't have a 4K monitor. I'm just saying I prefer it to be super slick. P3 and FSX, no. Tends to be X-Plane. Well, I don't have a 1440 monitor, that's what I'm saying. I have a 1080. If I had a 1440 monitor, I would play it in native resolution. But then you'd have to stream at 900p. Why is there a traffic light though? That's crazy. Centering tool. In case the tunnel has to close. Why would it close? Fire? If there's a fire in a tunnel, what happens? You get loads of smoke. So if you're approaching a tunnel and you see it full of smoke, do you A, stop, or B, go in? I don't need a traffic light to tell me not to go into a smoky, fire-ridden tunnel. Just saying. Go in and investigate, sure. Absolutely. If it's miles long, you won't see the smoke. Well, if it's miles long, you can probably go in and then stop when you see the smoke. Uh-oh, I think Lord Dole might be here. Hello, Noisy. Is that somebody's paying us a visit? Come on. Dolly, this way. You know the drill. You do it often enough. Oh man, you stink. You absolutely stink. Dude, you're having a shower tomorrow. What have you been doing? Good job you can't smell Doyle right now. You're so having a shower in the morning, pal.
In the morning?
Well, I'm not doing it tonight. Wait, didn't you shower him yesterday?
No, that was just raining.
Oh,
Just
right.
been out.
That's because he got rained on. That's probably why he stinks.
I'm going to help you out in the rain.
Hello, minions. Doyle will give you a queen wave now.
He just grabbed you at the back of the road.
Flippin' heck, pal.
I think what's making it worse is it runs through the apples and squishes them in the car.
I don't know what's making it worse. It's just bad.
Break them up, Bob. You're running through them all this time.
It's not a damp dog smell. It's like, you know,
Cougar bag.
it's like smelling the inside of your nan's slipper. It's like that. It literally is like that. It's like a real old, clammy, sweaty slipper. It's just like, oh. Twitch will get 4K soon. Whiteland. Yeah, Whiteland, if I stream in 1080, I'm streaming at 6 kilobits. To do 4K, I'm going to have to do 24 kilobits. Upload. I think 1440 is the next step, Whiteland. Oh, you reckon, Whiteland? 4K at 10 megabits. That's not bad. Right. Door bids you farewell. And this guy's having 2 showers in the morning, not 1. I'm going to shower in, and then I'm going to shower him again. Nice.
I was going to flea him tonight.
Eh?
I was going to flea him tonight.
You're going to flea him tonight? You can't flea him. He's got to have a shower. He's got to have a shower, and then you can flea him. Shower in the morning, then you can put the flea thing on him.
Burning through all his clean blankets.
There's no way I'm living with that for a few days. No way. Not a chance.
Want another tea?
Please. Thanks, headphone users. That was nasty. Which codec are they going to then, Wyland? And where have you read this? My nostrils are going to take a few hours to recover from that, Heyman. AV1, they've partnered up with them. Interesting. Well, I hope OBS are going to implement it. Yes, I do, Snowman. I have a YouTube video about the wheel. Mrs. Squirrel's just popped in and reached for the 1200 Yorkshire tea bag. So we're cracking open another 1200. Well, for me to stream in 4K, I'd have to get a 4K monitor for a kickoff. mods.squirrel.tv, Death Gambit. And they're not necessarily the ones that I used. They're the ones that I have used. Look for the version numbers. There's plenty of them need updated versions. Yeah, ROG 4K monitors are expensive. The other thing you got to consider as well is when you play like a flight simulator, playing in 4K is pretty demanding. How long does the bug last? I think it's about 2 to 3 months, Bob. Hey Whiteland, what do you reckon Nvidia will do next year? In terms of graphics cards? Do you think we'll have a 2090 Ti or a 3080? Nothing? Whiteland, come on, you know how the game goes. Every year there's an update. Every year. Thank you. It was not 5 years, Wyland. No way. It was 980 in 2015. 2017 it was 1080. 2019 it's like 2080. It's every 2 years maximum for a major upgrade, and in between they often do the TI. TGG, thank you for 15 months. I bet you they do, Wild. I bet you they push a card out in 2020. Oof. I'm still rocking a 1080 Ti. That's how good that card is. Yeah, my next card will definitely have RTX on it. Definitely. Ti is a beast. How do you know which one to buy? That's difficult, Bob. Even if they just push it into inversion with like more CUDA cores and higher clock speeds or memory variants or power draw less, or like whatever it is, they'll refine something. Yeah, but we're talking about 2020, Storm Chaser. I think it's round about, Dave knows, it's round about March time, I think, when they bring out their announcements. Like, normally they invite the press over about March time to go and look at stuff, and then it comes out shortly after. Kurda, English only, please. Thinking of buying a 27-inch IPS monitor. Do you go for 60 or 144? Is a big difference in image quality. It's not image quality. Like the type of panel, IPS, TN, or whatever, that can affect your image quality, specifically brightness and refresh rates. But what you're talking about there, 60 and 144 hertz, that's how quickly it's gonna refresh the display. And it depends what you're gonna play, what kind of games you're gonna play. $30X Gamer, thank you for 43 months. Oh boy, it's a bit of a queue. What a scumbag, look at that. Floaty wheels guy. Mostly ETS and ATS. In that case, 60 hertz is probably fine for you.
Keep right. Then turn right.
I mean, if there's not much of a difference in price, get the 144, assuming they're both
Turn
IPS.
right.
Assuming there's no other difference between the panels, then the 144 is a better bet, arguably. But if it's a big difference in money, then don't bother. If you're gonna play like shooters and stuff, you want the high refresh.
Keep left.
Oh, Bob, I don't think the Black Friday deals are like... I don't think they're that great anymore. Like, the whole Black Friday thing has turned into a massive setup where they inflate the prices like weeks and months before and then collapse them for Black Friday, but actually they've not really collapsed them. They've just collapsed them from the inflated price they had before. There's a lot of that going on now.
First exit. Take the exit. Turn left.
And now they've got like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Total Rip-Off Tuesday. It's all a bit like, yeah, really? Guitar Wes, thank you for 34 months. Keep up the streams, thank you. Yeah, Total Rip-Off Tuesday is a new one for this year, Zarek. I think we probably want to go there, don't we? And then drive up the road and take the ferry to Beirut. 31 hours? You prefer Black Friday than Boxing Day? I hate Boxing Day. You know why I hate Boxing Day, Eagle Fist? Because Boxing Day is the day when every man and their dog go back to their shops with all the stuff they got on Christmas Day, but it was the wrong size, or it doesn't work, or they've changed their mind, or it's not quite what they wanted, so they want to part X it for something else. And you end up with these insane queues. Just no. Just wait until it's gone. Absolutely no. I'd rather stay in my home. I really would.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Jacob Ramirez, thank you for 43.
Turn right.
Yeah, a day off from work's nice.
Third exit.
Unless you work in retail or hospitals or whatever, in which case you can't have the day off. Ooh. If you're the people who work in those shops on Boxing Day, it must be the worst day ever of the year.
Keep left. Then turn right.
Welcome back, Nata.
Turn right.
Welcome back, Sony. Wobbly, time to end my personal record-breaking streak. I know I've said it before, but this will be my last for some while now. All hail Lord Smelly Doyle. Reno Lover Squirrel and the Magical Nutters. Seriously, you're all wonderful people. Dude, thank you. Thank you, Wobbly. You've been very generous all week. You definitely deserve a break.
Welcome back, Nata.
Your girlfriend works in Next. Every Boxing Day she comes home with a migraine. I can honestly believe it. Welcome back, Squirrel Logistics. When's a new promo out? Don't know. "87 days, are you serious?" That's a bit close. Nope, Schnurrick. The problem is, like, once you finish September, Christmas just seems to accelerate at a ferocious rate of knots. It's like when somebody throws a ball at you. It starts off coming at you very slowly, and then all of a sudden it goes whoosh, and it's in your face. It's like that.
Turn left.
You're gonna go Christmas? It's miles away. And then September ends, and then, oh, it's Christmas. Ow. My Fitbit and my microphone collided. Well, Halloween's not far away, is it? It's only 4 weeks away. And then it'll be bonfire night. And then, yeah. All the works dues and stuff, and then it'll be Christmas.
Go straight on. Keep left. Then go straight on. Go straight on.
Is anybody, like, lining up something in particular for Christmas? Like, are you going to get something at Christmas? Or are you going to go somewhere at Christmas? Or, like, have you got anything actually lined up for it?
Go straight on.
You're on holiday to Orlando for 2 weeks today. That's not Christmas. 6 cans of lager. Lol. You're getting a particular thing, but you're not saying what it is.
Left turn ahead. Turn left. Turn right.
You're getting a what? Mrs. Backup camera. What's that? Buy yourself a new laptop. Nice. I don't know what a backup camera is. Maybe it backs up your original camera? Suspension settings. Suspension settings. What have we got it on? I mean this lot? Yeah, it's about a third in it. Wait, I don't remember that. Let's dial that down a bit. Are you going to do a special stream over Christmas? I have no clue. Not even thought about that yet. You've saved up to buy an electric motorbike.
Left turn ahead. Turn left.
Not for Christmas, but your son gets married on the 29th of February in Vegas. Get married in Vegas, wow.
Right turn ahead.
I've never been muffins.
Turn right.
Never been to the Middle East.
You have reached your destination.
Probably too hot for me. Too hot and arid. Don't like that kind of temperature, you know. Will that be extremely cold or extremely hot? Extremely cold. Extremely cold and put jumpers on. Yeah, well, we can do one quick delivery. I'm trying to think where though. The reason I chose February is the term meant to be around the same as a Scottish summer. You know what? I was looking at Vegas the other day and it was still in like the 30s. Because I still have it on my phone. So right now it's 23 Celsius in Vegas. And in a week's time, it'll be like 31, 32. Even in October, it's in the 30s. It's crazy. Just make sure you drink plenty of water, Papa Reagan. It's surprising how much you sweat without realizing it. Lots of forklifts. So, my Connor, I'm looking forward to The Apprentice. Is that Wednesday? It's usually Wednesday, isn't it? I always feel sorry for the people who get knocked out on week 1 on The Apprentice.
Right turn ahead.
I kind of feel like they should not.
Turn right.
They should not knock people out on week 1. I'd rather them knock 2 people out on week 2. We're meant to be going in here. Where the heck are we going? Oh, container thing. Would you do well in The Apprentice?
Your destination.
No idea. I'd never get on. They don't hire people that can actually do stuff. Watchtower Wobble, you're right, I don't even like uneven numbers, so hopefully it fixes it. Wait, Watchtower. If you started off with an uneven number and you add an even number, you go back to having an... You have to add an odd number to an odd number to go even. Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry, I thought you meant like 11601 or something like that. See you, Aussie. Have a good one.
Turn right.
We're in Beirut, Turdog. As you can tell by the upturned crayons.
Ay, ay, ay.
Holy moly, Watchtower. 8,000 bits. 12,000 isn't fun either. 20k is though. Dude. Dude. Flipping out, Watchtower. Thank you for insane generosity this week, Watchtower. Thank you very, very much, sir. It's incredible support. Thank you, mate. I like your bits badge. See, I'd like to do custom bits badges, but I can't think of what style to do them in.
Keep right. Then turn right. Turn right.
Kebabs. Dave, have you seen how many you have to do? Which one are we going? There's like about 25 of them or something, Dave. I can't do 25 different kebabs. And they're not very big. But that's what I'm saying, Flamingo, there aren't enough colours. Aliki, this game released 19th of October 2012, almost 7 years. That's crazy, man. And you invoked the sleigh, Aliki. You invoked the sleigh. How dare you invoke the sleigh in September? How dare you? The thing is, though, Red Devil, I've like, if you take the squirrel logo and make it small like a bits badge, it doesn't look like a squirrel logo anymore. It just doesn't work. Yep, 2012 ETS2. I think my videos kicked off in 2013, right at the start. Why not jump on the bandwagon, or should I say slay? Dude. What about single pixels and add one each time? Lol.
Turn left.
Where the heck did that come from?
Turn right.
Alpha Bravo, good night, sir. They drive on the other side, Alex. There is no wrong. That's like saying a left-handed person is wrong-handed. They're not, they're just left. Nightmare, are we slightly early? A little bit, I'd say. A
Go
little bit
straight
early.
on.
Is your BMW left-hand drive? Nope. I've seen the John Wick series. I don't really class myself as a fan of them. Like, they're okay. I tend to get very bored with, how can I put this? With movies that have
Go
one
straight on.
one guy just surviving everything that's thrown at him, you know? I kind of get bored with it.
Go straight on. Then turn left.
It's like Ghost Recon. Well, I had the difficulty turned up on Ghost Recon. And I died quite a few times, but I still survived most of it. Like, for example, I much prefer First Blood than Rambo. Yeah, because First Blood was not, like, completely stupid. He was setting traps, he was killing people tactically. Rambo was just, I'm going to stand there with a minigun and a rocket launcher and an explosive bow and I'm just going to kill everybody. It's just, like, there's a big difference between the two movies, and I prefer the First Blood style. I've not seen Last Blood. I don't know whether to watch it or not. I really don't. Matrix 4. Wobbly. I really hope that Matrix 4 doesn't continue the 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So Last Blood last night, it's not bad. Okay, so Group here, given what I just said about Rambo and First Blood, where does it sit? Where does it sit in that? Is it like more like First Blood or is it more like Rambo? To fill a tank. There's no point. We're just going to finish this job off and then I'll be selling the truck next week. Why fuel up? It's just wasted money. If you trade this truck in, do you get the money back for the extra fuel?
Take the exit left.
I've got enough range now for 800 Ks.
Take the exit left.
Way more than enough. Yeah, do you know why I have millions? Because I'm tight with my fuel. When you've got €1 billion in the bank, you've got to watch that extra 500 euros, you know. Dean, that's one of the reasons, Dean, why I stream it once a week.
Right.
Because it's like any game, if you play it too much, you'll burn out on it. It's a fact. Doesn't matter what the game is.
Turn left.
Especially when content comes out as infrequently as it does.
Keep right. Go around the roundabout. First
When I
exit.
used to play World of Warcraft, you know, the kind of player base, every time there was an expansion, the player base would whoosh. And then everybody would be playing it while they were leveling up and they were raiding. And then slowly but surely, the player base would start to drop off and people would stop turning up for raids and blah, blah, blah. And then another pack would come out and whoosh, everybody's back in again.
Make a U-turn.
Make a U-turn? You what, mate? Now Jab gone at Royst a few months ago. Played 67 hours in 2 weeks. Kind of hard to sit down and play it. Yeah, you've burned on it. Yep, 31-hour ferry ride. You burnt out on train sim after 500 hours. Well, train sim's got a lot of stuff that you can keep buying. Enjoy your Chinese capstead.
Right turn ahead. Turn right. Go around the roundabout, second exit. Take the exit.
I know where you know Capstad from, the OC UK forums. Is that right, Capstad? Mind, he's probably got a mouthful of noodles right now, Dave.
Go straight on.
Yeah, I think rage quitting mice in my car is perfectly normal.
Keep left. Then turn left. Turn left.
That's the SciTech one, I think. I think that was before SciTech went bust. This thing doesn't want to move. It's alright when you get it going. Yeah, well, Logitech bought SciTech out, didn't they? Yes, I'd rather forget about it, see Nelson. You have the Logitech Farm Sim panel, just like Squirrels, but Logitech, yeah. What did Logitech do with the SciTech Flight Sim panels? You know, like the radio stack and stuff like that. Did they carry on? Did they just rebrand them, or they stopped selling them? got some Foxes, triple mini rolls, and Oreos with coffee. Nice. Everything's been rebranded. Right, so they didn't take anything off sale kind of thing.
Keep left.
I kind of wondered if Logitech would come along and go, we're not interested in all this flight nonsense, let's get rid of all that and just keep the driving stuff. You want to get into flight sim, but it's so expensive. It's not really, King Awesome. It really isn't. You can get yourself a HOTAS for less than 50 quid. You can get X-Plane for about 50 quid. There you go, 100 quid. You're done. Well, I'm kind of assuming he's got a PC. If you want to include the cost of a PC in any game, then any game's expensive. That's like saying, oh, I really want to play Minecraft, but it's so expensive because I don't have a PC. Equipment and games are cheap. What about sceneries, airplanes, paywall add-ons? Okay, so with X-Plane, you can download, if you want to play the jets, download the Boeing Zebo mod. That's a free Boeing 737. That's really, really good. Thousands and thousands of airports are free in X-Plane or downloadable. You don't need to buy any, really. Unless specifically there's an airfield that you want in super high quality. Scenery, you can generate it all yourself. It's very simple to do. Or you can just download stuff. There's plenty of HD scenery that you can download for free of Europe. You don't need to spend any money. That's why I said X-Plane. Tablet Vrome with an anonymous gift. Tablet Vrome, where did that even come from? So yeah, you can go flight simming for 100 quid, assuming you have a PC. Oh, P3D is a completely different ballgame. But bear in mind, P3D is never meant to be a consumer product. It's designed to be sold to training schools and businesses where they can just sell extra stuff. Whereas X-Plane's a consumer product. But having said that, my flight school uses X-Plane.
Keep left.
Yeah, rudder pedals, you can get cheap rudder pedals, but you're always going to be pretty disappointed with them. You're kind of better off having like a twistable flight stick, really, than getting nasty rudder pedals. Hoping to pick it back up again, either this week or next week. I wanted to do it this week, but in fact, I wanted to go fly 2 weeks ago, but my plane was out of service. I wanted to go fly this week, but the weather's looking very dodgy, so we'll have to see. And while we're talking about next week, guys, don't forget I'm in Cosford next week. So I will definitely not be streaming Friday and Saturday, because I'll be in Cosford for the Flight Sim Expo. But I'm kind of hoping that I'll stream. I'm kind of going to try and stream on Thursday instead. So I'm hoping to do a Thursday Sunday stream, so you only miss me for one day. Yeah, public safety down, but if you're going to go down the helicopter route, then you probably want to get a decent like stick to go with it. And the cyclic is always the problem. And if you're going to do that, you're better off getting like more expensive rudder pedals. If you want to do it properly. So yeah, if you're going to Cosford, I shall see you there. It's not really a break going to Cosford. It's kind of a break, but not really. Hey, 6'4". Yeah, it'll be normal. That's a good point, actually. I don't know, Bob. Let's leave it as Sunday 1 o'clock, but it might be a bit of a struggle to get back for 1. It could slip into 2 PM on Sunday, because I need to leave in the morning to get back. So it's about a 2.5 hour drive, I think, from Cosford. I'll try and get back for 1 on Sunday, but it may be 2. I might need an extra hour. Are you going to make some cakes? Oh, God. I don't want to ask her. Not 100% right now, Connor. Dude! I need to look at the weather forecast, because I'd like to go and do some circuits on Thursday if I can, and then stream. But if the weather's not going to be up to it, I'll just stream. What if I drive overnight? What does that mean? So, I get there on... I leave Friday morning, get there Friday lunchtime, go and catch up with everyone, drink some beer Friday night, go to the show on Saturday, drink more beer on Saturday night, get up in the morning, drive home. That's how Cosford basically works. I won't be there for the second day. Siri just recommended me your stream. Lol. Was you already watching, Gekarus? Yeah, Dirk is going. Dirk is going. Dirk is going, Chewie's going. Mr. Langevelt's going. He was in chat earlier. I don't know about anybody else, to be honest. Siri, subscribe to Squirrel. Confirm. I know you're not going Pringle. Good thing you have headphones on. Dang it.
Right. Then
That's a flaw in the
exit
plan.
right. Take the exit right.
What begins 6th of October typing?
Welcome to the
Left turn ahead.
Anonymous gift to Siri. Lol. As if there's a Twitch
Turn
account
left.
called Siri. Type Squirrel into Google on the first page. Well, it would be for you, HST. Try it on an incognito window where it's got no cookies about you. Might be different then. Did I see Minecraft is making a comeback? King Awesome, honestly, couldn't care less. I couldn't care less what Minecraft is doing. Minecraft with RTX looks cool. It's still Minecraft though, even if it just looks a bit better. There's a channel named Siri, but not a person, fair enough. Benji, thank you for 2 months. All alone, yes, Nike Nightmare.
Okay, glow.
Welcome back, Mata.
That's a very late sub bomb, Devil Dude. Thank you for dropping 5 subs in the chat, Devil Dude. Welcome to the Net House, guys. 4 resumes, 1 new. Please remember to give him a thank you. Thank you, Devil Dude.
Welcome back, Mata.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over.
Yeah, that is it, Captain Flint. Do you want to give it a send-off or not? That was the Renault Range T in dark blue. We drove with a flatbed trailer all the way.
Cup of tea.
No destruction, says Yoshi. Ooh, controversial. Some bits for your hard work, Mighty Luke. Appreciate that. Thank you, Mighty Luke.
To the nut house.
And Creebor, thank you very much for subbing at the end there. Appreciate the support, Mr. Creebor. Destroy but with the trailer. I was thinking of keeping the trailer attached.
Welcome to the nut house.
Alright, we'll give it a send-off. Just before I send it off, just a reminder that I'll be streaming Thursday, Sunday this week. And I'll be at Cosford Friday, Saturday. So if you're at Cosford, I'll see you on Saturday. And hopefully, the VR180 videos will get approved this week and I can put them out at the end of the week. But that all depends on Google. If you get yourself on Discord, I'll post an announcement there when they're going to go out. So if you're a sub, get yourself on Discord. Right, let's give this a send-off. Holy moly, that's coming from a long, long way. That's 100% totaled it. Have a good week. Thank you, Connor. It's disappeared through the floor.
I think I broke something.
No. There it is. Found it. There we go. That's roughly where we left it parked. Thank you, Thomas, for the bits. SIS, thank you for gifting us up to Lieutenant Scroat. And 40. Welcome, guys. So, yeah.
Welcome back.
It remains... Beaker probably drives better now. Lol. It remains only from me to say to you, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you had fun with the weekend streams. Oh boy.
To the nut house.
It's actually buried its head in shame. Look at that. Hope you had fun with the weekend streams. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your amazing support. And especially thank you to the mods
Oh, yeah,
for modding splendidly for your viewing pleasure, guys. Please send the mods some love. And Mr. Watchtower, you've sent an insane amount of bits this week, and you've added another 1,000 to it. Thursday stream hype. I'm out of here. I shall see you all on Thursday, hopefully. If not, it'll be Sunday or Cosford. So take it easy, guys. Have a cracking week. Love you all. Good night.